Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here again. Hey, I wait and get some people back up here. So if you were watching me earlier, I was attempting to live stream through OBS. I've got my OBS here, and I have a horrible time with OBS. I have to really sit down. I think you need like a master's degree in OBS to figure out how to get it to work. That software is the most non-intuitive, clunky piece of junk, and I don't understand how the average person uses it. So if you were watching me, I appreciate it, but the sound was screwed up. My voice was echoing. The video just cut off. The first time the video cut off after like 1 minute and 38 seconds. The second time the video cut off after 10 minutes and 38 seconds. I have no idea why. So I'm just going to practice with it because right now I'm streaming from my phone. And when I can stream from my phone, when I stream from my phone, I can just do it immediately. You just turn it on and you stream and you go. But the drawback is I can't share my screen. I can't show you my artwork. I can't show you where to buy my movies. Can't show you where to buy my books. Can't show you where to buy my music. I'd like to do commentary and TikTok videos live, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to use this software, this broadcasting software. And I guess it's just the way it goes. I don't know. So I don't know if anybody's out there tonight. You probably gave up on me, which don't blame you. But I thought I would at least come on here and tell you what was going on there in case anybody comes back to see what was going on. I recently rearranged my studio a little bit. And I'm working on some new things. Hey there, TRG. Congratulations on the new job. I got your message. I was going to do a commentary video on your message. One of my followers got a new job in a call center. And it's all I could get. And I get it. If that's all you can get, that's all you can get. It's really rough out there. I don't know how anybody's making it. I hate to be all conspiratorial and everything with everybody, but I really think that something's going on where they are, let me do this. I'll be right back. Let me do this. Do I have it here? Do I have it here? I have an entirely different microphone setup I could use. If I can remember where I put the microphones now. All this stuff, man. You should see all the crap I've invested in for this channel. What did I do with it? Where did I put it? I think it's out in the other room. I am back, my friends. So put this in here. Put this in here. And put this on here. For a lot of my stuff, this is the Hollyland wireless microphone system, and it's awesome. This is the kind of thing that I love. You just plug it in and it works, man. You just plug and play. That's what I want. OBS makes streaming so difficult. I don't know. do a search on the internet, see if there's anybody else that's having trouble with it like I do. Like, I just think it's the most retarded software on the planet. I forked over the dough like 5 years ago to get a Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro, which is just like a 4-channel camera switcher, which allowed me to live stream and show things on my computer screen and plug in a microphone. And the damn thing took a dive on me, and I stopped using it because whenever I went to show my computer screen, after a couple of years, the computer screen went black. So what you would see was everything was black. What I saw was black, and I didn't know why. So I wrote to Blackmagic, or I got online with their chat support. And the guy said, well, your refresh rate's all wrong. So I fixed the refresh rate. That fixed it for about 1 day, and then went back to being black. So and plus, when you're using this ATEM Mini Pro ISO, it's a little tiny camera switcher about the size of a, I guess a large burrito. You've got wires cables coming out of it, like it looks like an octopus. If you've got 4 cameras, or you've got a screen and 2 cameras, and you got the power cable, it's a entire mess. And trying to put it here on my desk was an absolute mess. And I used it for a couple of years until it took a dive. So I thought, instead of doing this always from my phone, now I hope you guys can hear me because I've got a new microphone system. God only knows what that did to the system. But I thought what I'd do is try to use this OBS, and I've had OBS sitting on my computer saying, use me, use me. And I got it hooked up, but I can't. I think what happens, when I switch screens, when I try to go from just me and I switch over to my screen, it shuts off the broadcast. I have no idea why. And OBS, I don't know if I paid for this. I think it's free software, and there's a reason why it's free, because it's just garbage. And I've said this for years. This is one of the most complex, non-intuitive pieces of junk that I've ever used. And I literally sat here for like 4 hours today trying to set up a broadcast, trying to figure out how to get my cameras to work with it and my microphones and get everything set up with it. And I still got to figure it out. Why should the software cut off when you cut between cameras? I don't even know how to cut between cameras. No idea. But anyway, what I was doing tonight is I was trying to show everybody my artwork. I have a photography and paintings I sell on Etsy. If you go to Etsy and you search for PTPOP, you can find some of my work on there. And I don't have it all uploaded yet. I've got a bunch of paintings I'm going to try to sell, and a bunch of photographs. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I was supposed to have like 5 art shows this summer, but my wife got sick, and then I had surgery, and we're both kind of wiped out. We just didn't have the energy to go to stand in the hot, humid sun of Northeast Ohio for an art fair or craft fair. I couldn't do it by myself. So we just canceled all the art fairs. So now I've got this huge inventory of prints that I made for my photography. And I'm trying to sell them. So if you're interested in prints of landscapes or abstract photography and things like that, let me know. And of course, I'm backwards on here because I wonder if there's another way to do this. Maybe I can see myself through the computer screen, which is behind. I've got the phone up here on a microphone stand, on a retractable microphone stand. Because I hate that it's reversed. See what happens if I flip it around. Because I hate that it's reversed. See what happens if I flip it around. I hate that it's reversed. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Oh no! Can I flip it? Well, that's all I gotta do is flip it, I guess, and then make this over here. There we go. Okay, I think I'm set up now. So, hey Zig, how you doing? You can hear me. Thank you. Did I update my drivers? You mean did I update my OBS driver? I've updated OBS to the most recent version. I have Mac, so I don't know if it's different on a Mac. I got your email today, Zig. I just haven't had a chance to respond to it. We could do. Did you want to collaborate on call center videos or talk about art? Because I know it's difficult being an artist. So I'm an artist too, so I know it's hard. Yeah, I got your email. I haven't responded to it yet. I'll respond to it right now if you like. Let's go over here. Zig. So, is your name Zig or is it Zach? I was trying to figure out what your name was, and I didn't. That's one reason I didn't respond because I was like, "What is this guy's name?" So, do you go by Zig or Zach, or what do you go by? Beta male whim, call center vibes. Hey there. Hey there, beta male. OBS can have steeper learning curve as well. Yeah, it's it's Zach. Okay, Zach. I got your email here. I'll respond to it. I completely was like, what do I call this guy? All right, I just sent you a reply. Let's see here. So TRG, when does your new job start? If you're still on there, because I know one of my viewers named TRG sent me a message saying he got a new job at a call center. Yeah, I'm like a baby's breath away from applying to a local drugstore and to stock shelves or on the cash register, because I'm older and I'm trying to plan for retirement and I need to work. I probably need to work a couple more years to qualify for. I've got enough Social Security, but it's not enough to live off of like forever. You know, I couldn't live off of it all. If I didn't have my wife, you know, I couldn't live off of it. But I've got to get some more time in working. 2 weeks or less, okay. But yeah, I was on earlier trying to get this whole junky OBS system to work, and I never find it. It's very cumbersome. Yeah, bank customers. Actually, yeah. I think I dealt with the telecom customers I dealt with at Verizon Wireless were atrocious, horrible, sadistic, mean, cruel, terrible, awful people. Banking, they can be bad, but they're not as bad. Like the bank I worked at within the last 10 years here in Cleveland when I moved back, you just got to be real patient because your average person doesn't understand math and they don't understand banking and they don't balance their checkbook and they don't know anything at all about basic accounting. So you're going to get a lot of people that just don't understand their ass from a checkbook. They just don't. and they don't understand why their accounts are overdrawn, and they don't understand why their accounts, or their, you know the whole thing. They don't understand anything. And but for the most part, the customers weren't that bad at this bank I worked at. It was the management. The management was atrocious. But still, it's, let me log out of OBS here, because it's just driving me crazy. The thing is bouncing over here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I work from a Mac. I don't know what it is. Zig says, did you ever see Workaholics? The way you describe the people you interact with at work reminds me of that show. No, I've never seen Workaholics. Yeah, my ACW is too high. And now get this. Now OBS is frozen. And I've got to force quit it because it's confused. It doesn't have any idea. I don't think it knows what to do. I've got the most recent OS system here on Mac. My screen's behind here, more info. I don't know. I don't know if Mac has had an OS update lately. I have no idea. But that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to show everybody my artwork on Etsy. And it's easier said than done. So I was trying to have a series where I go live at night, not just from my car, because I usually drive around when I'm going to different appointments during the day. I drive around the streets and I go live from my car. That's the easiest thing to do, but I can't chat with anybody unless I park the car. Yeah, Zig, I was thinking it was a Mac thing. Now that I think about it, it might be because I'm a Mac. So I think OBS is designed around a PC platform. I should look that up. Let me look on ChatGPT. Because I've been working on this for all day today. And it's just maddening. I'm going to ask ChatGPT why it's so hard to work. Why is OBS so hard to work with? See what it tells me. It was built for advanced users. No, I don't agree with that. I'm an advanced user. I understand all the software. I mean, I taught myself Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. There's nothing more complex than those. Its design philosophy prioritizes customization over simplicity, so the interface isn't beginner-friendly like Zoom or ScreenFlow. Well, it should be. OBS started out as a power user tool, aimed at gamers and streamers who want a granular control over every detail, scenes, sources, encoding, bit rates. We'll make a version that's for just a regular schmuck. Yeah, there's too many settings and technical jargon, terms like bitrate, keyframes. I do know broadcasting and video production concepts. Now, they're just passing this off, making it sound like it's our fault, So I should just start simple. I should probably just broadcast simple from it like I was doing. Don't worry about changing scenes or anything. How to make OBS easier to work with. Start simple. Just one scene and basic video audio sources before diving into advanced features. Use OBS presets. The audio configuration wizard helps with streaming recording settings. I did do that. I used that. Learn scenes and sources first. These are the core building blocks of OBS. Mastering them simplifies everything else. Install a virtual audio tool, Mac. Tools like Blackhole, Streamline Desktop Audio Capture. Look at streamlined alternatives. Tools like Streamlabs Desktop. I don't know, man. It's just, maybe I should just dig my ATEM Mini Pro back out. The screen goes black when I use my ATEM Mini Pro ISO video switcher. It's an external piece of hardware that was just going black anytime I tried to show my computer screen. Jay. You enjoy, oh, thank you. You enjoy my talks in the car, like talk radio. Oh, thanks. I always wanted to be in talk radio. Thanks, TRG. Norwegian guy here in Seoul. You got me out of the call center jobs. I never looked back. Oh, I'm glad I could help out. How did a Norwegian end up in Seoul? Almost sounds like a joke. A Norwegian goes to Seoul, Korea. How did you end up in Seoul? Were you in the military? We watch these international home shopping shows, and we see these people that just leave the States and they go to like Taiwan, or they go to, what was the one we saw the other day? It was in just north of Vietnam, a city they went to, the place that we used to, Hanoi. They moved to Hanoi or something like that. And I'm like, how do you decide to move to Hanoi? And you know, it didn't look, some of it looked just like American apartments. It looks like all that part of the country, after we bombed the hell out of it, they just became commercialized and through capitalism. They're just all have the same crappy apartments that we have. They're just like half as expensive as they are here now. Well, guys, I'm gonna log off. I apologize if you tried to listen to me earlier. It was a mess. I don't think I had many viewers, but maybe I should just stick to streaming from my car, because the video quality on the phone is pretty good. The audio quality is pretty good, and maybe I'll just drive around. So I hope you all have a good night. I'm gonna log off and take a break from this, because I've been at this, literally I've been at this all day long, and nobody knows how much work goes into these programs that we all create here on YouTube. It can be a real bear. Well, I'll leave you with Oingo Boingo here. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. How do I stop this thing now? Oh, I got to turn this back around. Turn it back around.